What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about some shit, man. Because there's some shit going on today. I'm gonna talk about shitty ass family members, bro, and just like staying true to yourself and not having people that aren't at your level or that aren't willing to do the work you put in to be in your life. So recently, if you're not familiar with my channel or my kind of my life story, so obviously I came from a very dysfunctional family, right? And people may say, oh, I like to say that because it's new age, or like it's the main trend where people talk about narcissists and dysfunctional families. People always saying that word. Well, it's fucking true though. So like, it's just, and thank God people are becoming more aware of it. Even if we overuse the term narcissists and dysfunctional families and abusive shit, it's still better than not people acknowledge what the fuck is going on. But like, it's just bullshit, man. It's fucked up. So like, I had a father, right? Not my stepdad. Fuck him. I'll talk about him later. But not my stepdad. My biological father, right? And my biological father, like my real father, right? Now, growing up, I don't want to go into too much detail, but my parents divorced when I was like 14, right? We're just whatever. So like, he pretty much had no choice but to be absent. But like at the same time, even though like he's not one of those deadbeat fathers, which my half siblings experienced, they actually had a deadbeat father, unfortunately, and they're like older than me. They're like 30 and 32, and that kind of messed them up. But my real father, right? So I feel like he has good intentions, he has a good heart, but I could be wrong. But the thing that's really annoying, that rubs me off the wrong way, and not only that, but I don't feel close to him, I don't feel related to him. But what rubs me off the wrong way is that like he has a tendency to be very neglectful, meaning like he doesn't like, he never taught me how to drive a car, he never taught me about life skills, he never taught me about shit. He didn't teach me about anything growing up. And I'm not necessarily mad at him because, well, I am mad, but that's not the main. I'm not bitter because of what he failed to teach me as a father. I'm more so mad because like he failed to show up for me and to defend me while I was going through physical and mental violence within my family, from my stepdad, where he sucker punched me. He put me on a chokehold, and my mother just provoking me and just stealing my shit and just being a fucking asshole and just fucking having all my family members gang up on me. So there's a lot of violence like that, and it was just a mess. And whenever I call him this and that, he will comfort me, but he never. I feel like he's not a true man, in my opinion. He's not a true man, or people like to call it. I'm not gonna get into it, but he's not like a true man. So, at least in my opinion, a definition of a father is where like you stick up for your son. He's supposed to defend him. He's supposed to guide him throughout life, right? And if you're born around a dysfunctional family, he failed to do that shit. And as like, let's say if I had a kid, right, and if me and my son's mother divorced, right, and his household is dysfunctional, and I let him know what the fuck is going on, so he's aware how dysfunctional it is. So like, if my son was going through horrible shit within the household, especially when it involves physical, mental violence, I'm gonna have a fucking problem with that, and I'm gonna visit that house, and I'm gonna tell them straight up what the fuck they're doing is not okay. I'll let the cops be involved, and if they're not involved, then I'll take that, and then I'll fucking take care of myself, because that's my fucking son, But he failed to do that, and that rubbed me off the wrong way, So I feel like he's very neglectful, and there's a lot of other shit that there's a lot of confusion. So it's just a lot. So my whole family, right? They lack communication skills. They don't have emotional intelligence. They do not have emotional intelligence. When they divorce, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what the hell happened. I haven't told my mother. She's so closed off, very closed off. Me, I'm a Scorpio moon. Study Scorpio moon's mothers. Type on Google, type on YouTube, Scorpio moons, and type in experience with mothers. Because Scorpio moons, not all of them, but most of them, they have horrible experience with mothers. They're very cold-hearted, and that's something against them. And it's crazy how my life plays out like that. So astrology is accurate like that. That's why we don't have free will, but that's a different topic. But you see how like, so I told my mother, hey, why'd you guys divorce? And she said, oh, go tell your father about it. Go ask him about it. And looking back, I was confused. I was 14. I was so confused. I mean, I didn't mind. I had more freedom. I was able to do things I want. But as a kid, you just don't know any better. You don't know what's going on. So that I was confused, and I'll feel sad and I'll cry, not because of what happened, but because I guess so. But I was just confused. I don't know what happened, And then when I visited my dad's apartment when I was 14, I saw him, and he had like a woman in his bed and shit, like a different woman in his bed. And me and my brother, like, we're just, well, I'm sure how my brother felt, but me, I saw it, I was just so confused. So I don't know what was going on. I was young, 14, so I thought he was cheating on my mom and shit. So I don't know, it's all fucked up. And then I had a breakdown, and I don't know what was going on, and this is crazy shit. But that's my family. They keep a lot of secrets. They don't communicate. They're very emotional. You know what I'm saying? Man, women tend to, this is what happens when women choose horrible men. And then they create families, and then shit like this happens. But worse, me, even though I've been through horrible situations with my family, it could have been worse, but I am thankful I have someone. Even though I cut all contact with my family members, I blocked all of them. But at the same time, I did have some good experiences. My childhood wasn't bad. My childhood was actually great. My childhood was wonderful. I had a great time. But it's like when I was growing up, my teens, and then as I got older, that's when a lot of confusing shit took place that rubbed me off the wrong way. So my family is not necessarily evil, but I could always be put in a worse situation. But they're also not the best either. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, whatever. I don't know where I'm getting at, but and my father. So like months, like even from last year, I cut all contact with my family members. I didn't want to fucking deal with them because they've done a lot of shit. They stole clothes from me, not stole, but they threw away clothes from me. They threw all my personal stuff. They'll never defend me, and they always blame on me. You know how families treat the scapegoats of black sheep of family? Very toxic, man. And people want to say, oh, they're just showing you tough love. No, that's not tough love, man. Not my fucking definition. Fuck that. So, and I'm growing too, so I have the free will to not deal with them. You know? So, that's one of the amazing things about being over 18. You don't have to deal with that shit like that. You know? But, where was I? So, long story short, today, like, he followed me on Instagram. And I'm like, first off, you're too fucking old to have, why do I have an Instagram, bro? You're too old for that shit. And not only that, but like, if you're gonna be in my life, at least fucking call me or text me. Even though I blocked you, use a different phone number or have someone else contact me. Why would you? So you're not gonna message me or call me. And even before I blocked him, like, he was the last person I blocked because me and him, we didn't really have problems like that. We actually get along very well but the problem is very neglectful. And not only that, but it makes sense we will get along because we'll never see each other like that as much. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I didn't had a close relationship with him ever since I was like 14. That's when we just never seen each other like that before. I'll probably visit him in his apartment like once, like every month or some shit. Like, I don't know, this is weird. But after high school and even like in the military, like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, we have a weird relationship. Like, I never see him as much. So I pretty much did have an absent father because he didn't, I don't know, he's very neglectful. I think he does this shit by accident though. Probably because of mental health issues. I don't know what the fuck. It's generational curse type of shit. But he fucking, like, how are you gonna, like, before I blocked you, bro, you could have messaged me. You could have called me. Even when I was in the military, you could have checked up on me, right? What the fuck? Even through holidays, he didn't say anything. I think he did, but I don't know. But, yeah, I blocked all contact. But, yeah, you're gonna follow me on Instagram? And he was following me, like, 2 days ago, and I didn't know he followed me. So, not only you followed me, but you're not gonna message me or call me, anything like that. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you're gonna message me. You're 50 years old and you do shit like that. Come on, you're from the old generation. The old generation, they're not like the new generation where they use social media for fucking everything, where they lack communication skills and use social media and they think they know it all. You're from old school generation. Doesn't the old school generation, aren't they better at communication because they have less electronics? You know what I'm saying? So, like, how you gonna do that shit? So I blocked his ass, man. You're not gonna fucking be neglectful, not fucking defend me, and then and then you decide to make a fucking Instagram and follow me and shit like that. Fuck that. I'm gonna block you. And people may say, oh, I'm young, I don't know any better, or I'm using my ego. You damn right. You damn fucking right. You know what I'm saying? Because how I look at shit, fuck that. You're not gonna do all that. Even if he has good intentions, I don't agree how you do shit like that. And it's not one of those things where like, oh, it's only one time and done. No, I gave my family members so much benefit of the doubt. I gave them so many chances, and they'll always result in them either physically harming me, blaming me, cussing me out, yelling, screaming, blaming on me, kicking me out the house, fucking, like, pulling me through fucking hell, man. Taking all my shit, taking all my personal belongings and shit like that. Even my mom, bro, like, when she stole or threw away over $5,000 worth of my clothes while I was in the military. After I told her not to do that, I got upset and I told her what was going on. And she started lying. Then she tried to start an argument with me, and then we had an argument. And then the cops got involved, and I told them I want to get out the house. I want to live with my grandma. And moments later, she filed a fucking restraining order. She filed a restraining order on me, and I was freaking out. And she wanted me to be at court. And I was reading it, and she's saying, "Oh, because I'm in the military, and the military made me all angry." Like, what the fuck? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. No, that's called self-defense, motherfucker. That's called self-fucking defense. You don't fucking take your son's clothes. You don't fucking turn your whole family against them. You don't fucking, like, lie on their name and try to fuck up their lives and shit. And kick them out the house in the fucking code, or, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, man. It's fucking bullshit. And not only that, but then you allow your fucking... your step-husband, and then you allowed the stepfather to lay hands on your fucking son, even though the son didn't start that shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. And you want to defend your stepfather? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man. I fucking hate people like that. And that's where I'm getting at. Like, people who don't do the shadow work, people who don't do the work, they just think they could hop into your life and feel like, oh, they could just jump in and treat you how you, and just treat you how whatever, and like, they think that free access to you. Family, friends, etc. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you to do that shit? I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm an angel. There are times where I mess up on relationships and I've done things I'm not proud of. But what makes me different from these people is that I self-reflect and I feel regret and I feel pain, and I either repent or I try to make it up. And I try to learn from that situation, so I won't do it again. You know what I'm saying? These people in my life, they don't do that shit. This is why they act the same. This is why I always give them second chances. I always give them the benefit of the doubt, and they always fucking do that shit. Fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. People have the fucking nerve, man. But that's the story of my life, man. I'm talking about everyone, but like most people, like not everyone. The people I'm cool with, I'm not talking about you guys, but like most people, they're not at my level. I don't mean to when I say not at my level, I'm talking about, again, I'm not saying that I'm no different, but what I'm saying is erase that. Most people in my life, they lack emotional intelligence. They don't have the self-awareness, and they think they could just hop into your life, have access to you, despite all the bullshit they put you through. Sometimes I think it's my family. Are they even aware of what they put me through? You know, I was watching this video. I forgot his name. Des Moss. He talked about, like, within narcissistic families, when they attack certain black sheep of the family, it's not personal, it's spiritual. So they tend to get possessed by demonic entity and shit like that. And he made a good point. And he talked about something very interesting. Once they hit their deathbed, since they're old and their body is so vulnerable and they're on the verge of death, there's that demonic spirit is going to leave that body, and now their true self comes in, and that's when they're going to call you, and they're going to cry, and they're going to regret all the things they've done, and they don't know why the things they've done, because they've been possessed by a fucking entity. I don't know if that's true or not, but like, either I think it's mental retardation from them, or is a result of what this system, what this evil ass world put these people through them having to wake up extremely early, you know, my mom having the kids at a young age, forcing to survive, you know, working at a typical 9-to-5 rat race job where like people aren't living, they're surviving. And maybe that took a toll on their mental health, just like how it does to a lot of people, because we live in an evil ass world. We're not living a life, we're surviving. Either that, or it could be a generational curse thing where this shit's been going on from like years ago, you know? Or it could be demonic possession. Who the fuck knows? Again, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but how I look at it is like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You're not gonna fucking put me through all this bullshit. Like, they have no idea the type of what it took me to pick myself back up. I had sleepless nights. I was crying all night. Like there were times where like I didn't want to even get up out of bed. There are times where like I just didn't want to experience life no more. There are times where like I had an older sibling, like he slapped my face and shit like that. He's like 35, slapped my fucking face. Like we fought a lot, and it's just fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Don't get me, man. Oh my god. And then they'll say shit like, oh, like I'm aggressive with them, this and that, or like I'm always lashing out. Well, motherfucker, if you're constantly provoking someone and starting shit with someone, lying on their name, obviously that person is going to defend themselves, or they're gonna get fed up. Don't poke the fucking bear. or they'll leave you the fuck alone. If you keep poking the bear, they're gonna fight back out of self-defense. Stupid, man. Fucking retarded. And I'm not saying they're evil. I'm not trying to talk shit to them, but I'm just releasing some thoughts, bro. Cause like that shit really bothered me all day, bro. I'm still struggling. This shit's been going on for like years. I still to this day, I'm still trying to pick myself back up. I'm going to like I'm doing therapy work. I'm having appointments and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just not easy. I'm constantly have to cry it out, do a lot of shadow work, and reflect on myself. And they're not necessarily evil. Obviously, I had food, water, and shelter. They provide a lot of me. I had a great, fun childhood. It was very great. It was very fun. I've experienced a lot of great things. Even as a teenager, my parents, my family, they've done whatever they did to help make me have a good life, which is good. But it's weird as when but as I got older, like they were just on some bullshit ever since 2017ish. Up until now, that's when they started getting violent out of nowhere and lashing out and just all this bullshit, man. It's just, I don't know, man. But just get the fuck out of here, man. I hate people like that, man. This is why when you're trying to become great, man, just become great. Cause like, if you're not taking action to be great, like if you hit rock bottom, people will fucking make fun of you, or like they'll abuse you, or like friends, family, whatever, they'll talk shit to you. But yet you trying to become great, they're still gonna talk. They're like, oh, why are you doing this every day? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? How come you don't hang out with this and that? Because I'm trying to become fucking great. Because if I were to remain at an average level, you still be talking shit. You still treat me like shit. You know what I'm saying? People are dumb, man. This is why I can't be around people. I'm not saying everyone's like this. I'm not one of those people who are paranoid and shit like that. But there are good people out here. But I'm just saying, like, people that I'm forced to cut off my life, man. And now you wonder why your son don't fucking respect you, or your kids don't fucking respect you, because you don't fucking show up for them. You don't treat them with respect. You don't fucking help them out. You don't fucking you fucking like think it's cool to use your hands and your words to fuck them up, man. And now when the tables turn, and I'm not saying I'm gonna fight back or anything like that, but unless it needed be, but like out of self-defense, I mean, but like now you wonder why your kids fucking don't want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Or once they reach a certain amount of wealth or success, you're gonna have no part of it. Fuck out of here, man. Well, I feel better now. I've released a lot of tension and stress and anger. I feel a lot better, actually. I'm just worried because like I don't want, people to get the wrong message on my video, and maybe people that I know in real life might see this video. They're gonna think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just releasing a lot of anger, man. I didn't even sign up for this. God put me through this. But so I might as well release it. But I'm still standing. I still have a great future, and I'm proud of myself because of the amount of the work I put in to pick myself back up. Never give up my life despite what life throws at you. Always pick yourself back up. Have a good one and stay safe. Peace.